So what's up, guys? This is Ninja. I'm a ninja, and basically, okay. So basically, this is a video response as per usual, but it's to comments basically. And then there'll be a follow-up video after this because I didn't want to make anything. But these comments I get all the time, and so I feel like it's kind of, it reminds me of how I got Rengar nerfed, basically. Rengar from League of Legends, if you don't know, he used to be overpowered once upon a time. But I made a video, which is still listed, and I explained Rengar and how he was, and how to use the triple Q, where it's a normal Q, and then how you get the empowered Q, and then you get the ult Q, right? So called the triple Q. I explained it. Now, that wasn't the end of Rengar, because I'm a small time creator, small time maker, whatever. But what had happened was someone watched it and then told someone else, and that someone else happened to be a big streamer. He watched it, and then he decided that's actually a good point. That's actually a good idea, and so he took it and he copied me, explained it, used different words, of course. But after he made it, then give it a week, it took off like wildfire because if you don't know, the way it works is the rich decides who gets attention and who doesn't. They control the systems that like you trust algorithms, but it's actually the rich. Basically, is the point. And so they bring blackout people like myself who like want the world to do well. They give me haters and bots and trash, and I get no traffic on Twitch and whatnot. But people who encourage you to be a caveman and rape and pillage and anything that destroys America, that's basically what does well in the system right now. And the reason it is pretty obvious. Like we could talk about it. I'm gonna be on Destiny's Discord today. I'm generally there every day, but sometimes I'm not. But we'll see. Anyways, I wanted to point that out because that's what's going on now. Basically, the reason why I made that video, the Rengar video, was because I was getting a lot of noise from people. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? And so I explained it to them so they would leave me the hell alone. Problem was, what's it called? The problem was that the wrong people seen it, and then now Rengar got nerfed. I can't play Rengar, who was my favorite champion back in the day, because he was exploited. He was like I didn't use it as bad as it could be, but people ran with it, right? They would lose games because it was horse shit, but it made the game impossible to play for some people. And the thing was, you may be useful for this one act, but they can counter it with teamwork, and so you can win. And so it's basically anything with teamwork that wins will win at the top, the highest level, because all of the little hater douchebags that exist all around America exist in the low elo. That's why they watch the Boss and Night Blue and shit like that. Because all they can do is punch down. That's all American kids can do right now. They don't know how to punch up. They don't know how to be competitive anymore, right? That's why I took great pride in it, knowing that I became number one in America, not because of North America, but because I included Mexico, right? And I was number one, and my partner, his name was Mexico, so I was actually teamed up with a Mexican who spoke health. I think his main language was Spanish, but he knew a little bit of English. Anyways, um, so that was cool, and we became the number one duo in America, and he gave me the number one tag But yeah, anyways. So I say that because that's the way I know. It's just people just won't stop harassing me. And then they call me egotistical, which is hilarious. But everything I'm doing, there's no ego, and I'm trying to fix the world. I'm trying to save the world, and I keep being attacked by Russia bots, China bots, and America bots, and just kids. And basically, I call them Nazis, basically, because that's basically what a Nazi was. It's just an idiot who what's it called? Followed orders. And there's what is it, George Carlin, I think. Uh, there's an entertainer, I think his name is George Carlin. But basically, he talked about how America was stupid enough to do the job, but smart enough to do the job, but stupid enough to think they're stuck where they are, or something like that. Yeah, George Carlin. So George Carlin was pretty good. He was pretty good. We were lucky to have him. R.I.P. Bro. But yeah, he's dead. Uh, I feel like I'm one of the only people in the world that he could pass the torch, his torch, to. Everyone else get burned, but I managed, and everyone else is hating me for it. They call me egotistical because I have a vision they don't. So, anyways, so a dude attacked me, was talking a bunch of shit. This isn't the main point. This one, I told him this goes to everybody out there. Let me go ahead and read his comment. This was incomprehensible. I generally don't understand what your point is even supposed to be. Are you saying that scientists are bad at naming things because this guy made up a name as a joke and then he went back to using its scientific name? And I told him I suggest reading a book, even go to school, because basically that was a response to a video posted a while ago. This is why scientists suck at naming things. Asked and answered by. Oh shit, I don't have. I can't click it. Shit. No! Oh no. I clicked and it went away. Fuck. Shit. That sucks. Let's see. I responded. Apply. Where is it? Come on. Oh no, no, it was 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Let's see. These are hours ago. 2 weeks ago. I told him to read a book. Fuck, I clicked and it went away. Oh, this is it. Here we go. Okay, amateur has multiple meanings, right? One meaning is an insult, and the other is one who engages in pursuit, study, science, or sport as a pastime rather than a profession. You don't play League of Legends professionally, so by definition, you are an amateur, whether you're good or bad at it. The game is irrelevant. You spent half the video rambling about this, and you don't think to ignore the word to make sure you're using it correctly. And here was my response. It's a good one too. I don't remember the video, but I do know that context matters. And And I know, based on knowing myself, that my point probably had more to it than surface level brain rot, which is probably something you live in, not me. Point is, based on just what was said, because again, I don't remember the video, the fact that I know that what you said And the fact that it's obvious the meaning of what you said tells me that wasn't the point. And that, shocking to no one, you missed it. The point. Try again, hater. You are so close to blemishing my armor. What I did is not the same as what you are doing. You are a sad. This is why I want to make a video. You are a sad Nazi. In other words, you are a person without a brain that can easily be taken control of. And I think that's actually what's going on in America. That's where most riots happen, most violence happen, most shootings, like anything where they break the law to do it. It's really you're being racist and you're just so hateful that you do something you shouldn't have done, basically, and that's what it comes down to. And so I'm all these comments, basically, that's what they are, right? The people that are like someone who's brought up by a racist, and just someone who just, oh, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and you go out and attack me because of that hatred that you have in your heart, and you can't stand it, and so you act, and that's the violence out in the world, right? Israel, the Jews, and all that crap, like crap that's going on out there. It's hatred. It's not. It's dumb people that are being informed by people who know a thing or two, but they ain't smart because they wouldn't be doing it. But the fact is, sorry, it's sidetracked. I seen a bug. Damn. Anyways, they got sidetracked. Okay. Um, and they got tricked and they manipulated. And again, that's kind of my point: is you're a small-brained Nazi type of person or individual, and you're being controlled because that's what it is. Basically, this is you're stupid and you don't know better, and so you do it, and you shouldn't. And that's kind of what's going on. That's why little girls, most of them are sluts. By the time they're like 15 or 18, they're already blown out, chewed up, they fucking used up hookers. They're blown out because they've been targeted by dogs, right? They aren't being educated to know that people lie. They aren't being educated to know that deceit is a thing, right? I said this myself. Like, I'm lucky. I'm a boy, right? I'm very fucking lucky. I'm a boy because there's been girls that have tried to are grape me, right? The food grape, right? Anyways, there's been girls that have done that. There has been girls. I don't know. I literally don't know if it was real, but there's juice, if you know what I mean. And she sat on my lap, wearing a skirt, and she got up, and there was juice on my pants. Basically, she like had an accident. I don't know if it was real. I don't know. But the point is, that's what they would do, right? They would trick you, and so that you try it, and so you get so enthralled that you dive into it. Next thing you know, your fucking life is over. Your life is fucking ruined because you got with some bitch that doesn't deserve you. She looks more like a man than you do, and you fucked up by getting with her, right? Because you're being tricked by all these illusions of bullshit, right? All these lies, and again, that's why I get thumbs down, because I tell you stuff that will help you become a better person, and they don't want you to see that. And instead, I just get fucking haters like that, and they expect to say something to me. And I'm just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Like, there's no ego here. You're talking about everything about me, 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 all you slur, all you blah, blah, blah. Duh, I had a stroke, you motherfucking idiot. No shit. But I'm still better than you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, my seed. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that fucking petty bullshit. But the point is, learn, be more, right? Don't be a Nazi. Don't be a small-minded individual that gets easily influenced and tricked. And don't act by red or blue, right? And that's what happening is I was repressed by blue my whole life. The whole beginning of my life, I had people that put gloves on my hands and taped the gloves to my hands because of they wanted to protect me from the kids around. I'm like, okay, that's fine. The problem was they didn't take them off. And so when I went to the world, I encountered people, and I still had those gloves that were taped on my hands. And so I went to the world, and everyone thought I was a bitch. Everyone thought, but it's because I was so brainwashed into being soft and being gentle. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be myself. But then, what's called my friends came around. Yeah, I was fucking. We'd run off. We'd go play handball. We'd do all this other shit. Handball, handball. What you do like back in the day before the world became bitches. Um, Basically, there's a small ball, a little blue ball, or hard rubber ball. It's pretty hard, and basically all you do is just smack the shit out of it with your hand, just bam, like just like, and you hit it like as a mallet against the wall. Like, instead of having a net, it was like tennis, but you use your hands as the tennis racket. Basically, that's a good example. And then the ball, that's a soft leather ball. But no, we had a hard plastic blue ball and just boom, 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 boom. And the whole time you're running around darting, trying to not run into each other, and blah, blah, blah. And you're playing the game. That's the kind of shit that I used to do back in the day. And run around, going up and down, blah, blah, blah. We were just mixing up. But then I go into life, and I had my hands tied and gloved up, and I had to just kind of stomach shit because I didn't know how to fucking do anything because people like I had they filtered me, but the rest of the world was not filtered, right? And so I always say like I had to fight people with what's called, they had like their fists or they had gloves. Me, I had pillows, and I had to fight them with pillows. And so I would lose all the fucking time, but it's because I was always pulling myself back, right? But then I played Smash Brothers, for example, right? Like that was a game I actually liked, got into, and I was really good at it. But even there, I was fucking limited. But the point is, I was able to play because it was really good. It was really fun. I played against the level 9 computers, like 3 level 9 computers. I would practice on them all the time and just fight them and just play with them. Like I wasn't trying to cheese them or like, look at me, I'm cheating, ha ha ha. I knew that when you cheat, like in school and whatnot, like why are you cheating? It's all they're trying to do in school is see if you can do it. And can you do it? Good. Next, and move on until you get the fuck out of there. You can do it, now get out. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. When people cheat, can you do it? Oh, you can do it. Cool. Get out. You get out, but you can't because you cheated. That's why the world sucks today. That's why we have fake it till you make it, is what I say. Right? We have people that pretend they can do the job. They cheated, they copied their friends' schoolwork. Or we have cheaters all throughout the system now. And then on the blue side, everyone's fucking restricted, restrained. There's no alphas there. Because they're fucking declawed and defanged and fucking lassoed and all this bullshit. Like, it's fucking crazy the crap I've been through, man. Holy shit. Thinking about it now, holy shit. But yeah, that was normal back in the day, right? They would shut you up. And that was the world. But that's what I'm seeing now, so that's why I'm making the video. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, and then that's what I was gonna say. The final piece was I finally took those gloves off. I had a stroke. I had seizures. I had a stroke, brain tumor, all that shit, brain surgery, radiation therapy, all that crap. But I took I took the gloves off one day. I took the gloves off, and it was just like one punch. The anime one punch, boom, and just poof, and half the universe blows up in my punch because I was so sheltered. But I would fight. I would fight with my heart. I'd give it all, just everything, just boom, boom, boom. I was trying. I couldn't hurt him, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm weak. I'm weak. Gotta get stronger. Gotta get stronger." Because I'm the dog that was never housebroken. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, tell you what, I will pee on your yard if your carpet if I want to, But because I don't like the smell of pee, and because I respect you, I won't pee on your carpet. And that's kind of the idea, right? That's how I lived my life. And I learned that in school, in high school, there was this lady named Taz. I still remember her. She was the main reason why I graduated. She was the only reason why I graduated, because she told me just do it because that's what they want, and if you can prove that you can, then that's whatever. And then once she told me that, I had the green light to just go ahead. And kind of, yeah, I did fake it a little bit, but it was like faking that you can be a weightlifter. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to do it in order to be able to do it. And so I faked it by actually learning it, and then I unlearned it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I faked it, basically. I learned all 50 states, right? They gave me a test. I learned all 50 states, all that shit, right? That's just an example. I learned all 50 states in like a week. New Hampshire, fucking Tennessee, all that shit. The placement, Arizona, New York, Washington, Oregon, all that crap, California, Nevada. I learned everything. It's still somewhere in there somewhere, but the point is, I had to learn it. I learned it. Boom, and I pushed it away. I kicked it aside, and I kept moving forward. Right? That's what it was, and that's why I say I'm the house. I'm the dog that refused to be housebroken. Right? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. That's what I am. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. I'm not gonna play a game. Like, but yeah, that's where the alpha take comes from, is because girls see that and they know that, and that's what guys they notice it too, and they hate on me for it, right? Because I am unbroken and unchained, and they resent me because they got broken and chained, and they're living a lie and an illusion, and then they see the reality walk in, and then they go fuck that guy, and that's what I live with, right? I've learned that that's what I live with. I can't go to parties. I can't go to events. And it's not because of me. It's because of you. It's because you can't take the fact that I'm better than you are in every fucking way, and it pisses you off. And the thing is, I'm actually fair, and I will live by you, and I will raise you up, and I will help you become more, because I don't want this. And I'm saying I have it all. That's true. 100%, but I don't want it. I don't care to be it. I don't want to be the best. It just happened because I want to be better, right? You're holding me back. I don't like that. I want to be better, right? It's not my fault. You faked it. That's not my problem. You're hating me because you fucked up. How does that make sense? And that's kind of what's going on the left, right? Oh, well, I'm regretful and I'm resentful, so therefore you have to wear gloves your whole life. Like, what the fuck, lady? Anyways, that's the point. So there's no reason to hate me, and that's what people do, anyways. There you go. Anyways, peace.